Yeah.
You got to be grateful for it. And Titans fans, I'm going to say this very directly. You've got to be grateful for Derrick Henry. And Derrick Henry deserves for Titans fans to not check out in these last 5 games. Titans fans, you're disappointed. We get it. This season sucks. You were sold a false bill of goods, but Derrick Henry is about to play in his last 5 games in two-tone blue, and a lot of them are at home, right? A lot of them are at home. Show up. Show up for Derrick Henry. He deserves for you to be there because he's always showed up. Derrick Henry is the reason why Titans fans need to continue to watch and not check out. That last Week 18 home game, I'm slightly concerned because it's just after the holidays. It's the last game of the season. You're probably going to lose to the Jags, who are playing for the 1, 2, 3 spot in the playoffs. But it could be Derrick Henry's last game at home. You don't want Derrick Henry to go out in a game where Nissan Stadium is 50% full. You don't want Derrick Henry to go out when people in the club section are like, oh, I'm cold. I'm going to go inside. I'm going to go inside and watch by the bar because I'm cold. No, Derrick Henry deserves a round of applause, a senior night type of exit from this franchise, because odds are, guys, this is it. This is the last you're getting.
Yeah, let me paint a picture for you here. It's 34-10. The Jaguars lead the Tennessee Titans in the fourth quarter of a game that feels over and boring and has been a snooze fest for the entire time. In garbage time, Will Levis leads the Titans down the field with less than 2 minutes to go in the football game, and they get the ball inside the 5-yard line, and Nissan Stadium gives a roaring Henry, 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 and sends out the king in style. That is what I think is the storybook finish to this season for the Titans, coming in like a 35-17 loss or whatever it's going to end up being. And somebody had a funny comment, Austin, saying, why Sam make that noise and make that face? Because you took mine, Austin. You took my one. Derrick Henry being Derrick Henry and his legacy and building it through the last 5 games here matters a lot. Look at people arguing, and read my article on A2ZSports.com from yesterday about the most compelling Derrick Henry Hall of Fame argument that is no longer a debate in my eyes. But people are arguing Derrick Henry's Hall of Fame worthiness because they look at his career numbers. They look at, where he stacks up to the guys currently in the Hall of Fame. Every single carry and every single game that Derrick Henry takes for the rest of the year is really going to shape his legacy. And outside of that, think about how much for some of the older Titans fans in the chat here, think about how much you miss Eddie George and watching Eddie George run the football. Think about how much, even, right, some of our younger Titans fans, how much do you miss A.J. Brown? How much do you miss some of these iconic but good Titans players being in your favorite team's uniform? You don't know when you're going to see number 22, if you'll ever see number 22, in the Titans uniform ever again. So don't check out and take it for granted. Appreciate having Derrick Henry on your football team and watching him run for the Titans at Nissan Stadium. I think that is the number one reason, Austin.
Yeah, absolutely. So I want to get to some comments that I starred here because I do find it interesting on this topic here, because I think you agree with my statement that Derrick Henry deserves for Titans fans to not check out in these last 5 games.